Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing my first kind of story video. So we're jumping into my wonderful world of fantasy. So let's begin. You might be wondering, what in the world is going on with this person? Well, that is a great question. Meet Mina, the granddaughter of King Damien Death of the Kingdom of Nida, and the daughter of Princess Daisy Death of the Kingdom of Nida. Mina is tied for the title of the oldest child. She and her sister Aphie were born at the exact same time. Mina appears strange, but she's pretty normal for the most part. You see, besides being of royal blood, she was the second known person in her kingdom to be born with 6 arms. Yes, you heard me correctly, 6 arms. This makes her pretty intimidating and strong. Mina is a straight ally whose pronouns are she, her, as you probably could have guessed. She's protective, quiet, kinda shut off, cold and kind, but she's also very gentle and loyal. She's been given a very hard time for looking so very different. The combination of her 6 arms, her bright purple eyes, her beautiful white hair, and her just wonderful dark skin. Her boyfriend, Jay Knife, the survivor, and her have 2 beautiful little girls named Mabel and Ezra. As I said, Mina was the second known person in the Kingdom of Nida to be born with 6 arms. The first was the king's baby brother, Dobby. Not as in the villain from My Hero Academia. Sorry. Dobby was shunned for being so very different with his 6 arms. In fact, the former queen, his mother, treated him like trash because of it. And then there's Mina herself, who, when born, was holding on to her twin sister and refused to let her go, and afterwards became very clingy and protective of little Aphie. Next were Mina's younger brother and sister, but they're just background characters that just like to cause a bunch of mischief and stuff. Mina actually gives them some advice every once in a while. And the latest person is little Miss Ezra, Mina's smaller daughter. Ezra and her twin sister, Mabel, were born in the same way that Mina and Aphie were. Except the, quote, normal one, end quote, was the clingy one. So they are the exact same age. One thing about Mina that kind of sets her apart from everyone, that makes people so scared of her, is what she did when she was a kid. You see, her grandfather, King Damien, had thrown basically a family reunion party with a bunch of important people there, including his parents and all of his siblings. There are too many to get into all of them. But even Dobby was there. It was his first time really coming out from the shadows in which he had been hiding. And it was a pretty normal party, but then, well, Dobby and Damien's mother was being extremely homophobic and bratty and not fun to be around. And when she saw her youngest son, Dobby, she basically screamed at him, "What the heck are you doing here? You should be back in your stupid little cage." And well, that just kind of ruined the entire mood. And Mina really didn't appreciate it. Yeah, she and her sister Aphie understood, partially because Dobby had told them that, well, their great grandmother was yelling at Dobby because, well, he had 6 arms, and he just looked a little different. And, well, since Mina also had 6 arms, well, she was very offended. So, the rest of the night, Mina and her sister Aphie, along with her cousin Danny, and basically all of Damien's siblings, all planned to basically ruin the night for this lady. And they successfully did so. At one point, though, it got a bit out of hand when the lady tried to, well, hit Dobby. And Mina jumped in front of him and was about to just let loose, but Aphie kept on saying, "No, sis, don't. Mimi, don't do it." She's like, "Okay, fine, I'll listen to my twin." But once the lady started showing a lot of shade and just being an absolute brat, Aphie said, "You know what, Mimi? You go right ahead and do whatever the heck you want." And everyone agreed with her. But of course, the lady, aka her great grandma, had no clue what was coming. But basically, little Mina, we don't know exactly how old she was, but she was still a little kid. But anyway, little Mina ended up beating the brat almost to death. Just her, all by herself, but very upset. I mean, very upset. The lady ended up being in a coma for a while, but everyone was perfectly fine with it. And after she'd woken up, she stayed as far away from Mina as she could. Which, for some people, was quite entertaining, especially since they lived, basically, right next to each other in the castle. So, that was quite an interesting thing that she did. And what about Dobby? What about him? Did he do anything interesting? What about Ezra? How about her? Well, this is a 3-part video. Well, I guess video series. So, I guess you'll just have to wait until their videos come out to see. I really hope that you enjoyed that. For me, it's kind of awkward because I keep on seeing the little audio thing be like, "Oh, you're being too loud. Just calm down, quiet down." And I'm using a new little head thing I found. Basically has a little mic attached to it, so like whenever I move, it's not like the audio's all over the place now. And well, I'm just kind of trying new things and using several different little things for editing and audio and all of that. And let me just say, it is so much easier to add all of this audio stuff, things like that, on my computer than on my phone, even though I'm more used to doing all the editing stuff on my phone. So hopefully, yeah, I can save up money to buy my own laptop computer so that I can do this more. Right now, I'm using my school computer, and I'm not allowed to buy my own computer yet, which is 100% understandable. But I am hoping on posting more, and, well, as I said during, like, right after the little story, this is going to be a 3-part thing. There is this one, Mina's story. Neither Ezra and Dobby is going to be second. And then the third is going to be whichever I haven't done yet. Now, I should probably explain a little bit of the drawing stuff so that it kind of makes more sense, just to kind of explain what's going on in the video. Well, meaning Mina, I wanted to kind of show, hey, she has like 6 arms, which is very hard for me to do anything arms, hands, like expression related. I just realized I forgot to add eyebrows. Gosh darn it. But I have one finger kind of like pointing at herself or pointing across, like, hey, look over here. One doing like a peace sign. One doing, which is like the weird looking one. One doing kind of like the fist, like, yeah, I got this. Kind of like that meme. And on the other side, one of her hands, it's waving. One is behind her head, almost like she's kind of nervous. She's like, oh, I know. And then one is holding up a ring. I have no clue who the ring is for. I just needed to figure out a way to show all of her arms and hands. But I am still developing all of my art skills and everything, so please bear with me through this. But I just want to kind of share my little stories and stuff. It's easier for me to do them audio-wise like this, rather than, sitting down and typing it all out. Because my mind and mouth can go like a million words a minute, basically. And my hands typing can't. But, yeah. That's basically it. I had something else I was gonna say, but I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, now I remember. This channel is supportive of the LGBTQ plus community. Just basically overall just a very supportive channel. And I know I only have like 21 subscribers last time I checked. And I don't know the average views that I'm getting at this point. But I just want to let those who watch these videos know that. So, yeah. And there are actually a lot of these characters that I've made like little profiles and stuff for. And I actually use this little website called Picrew, I think is how you'd say that. It's PICREW. Excuse me, I probably just like broke yours. But if you just look it up, especially if you do it on Google, then basically you can just click the first link and it'll take you to like the overall website. But I have been using Character Creator. That and well, words. But that one I kind of understand at this point, and I've kind of been playing around with it, been having a lot of fun with it. And so if at some point I remember to, because bad memory, if I remember to, I will put up somewhere a little picture of the little slide for Mina. Because I have slides for her and a bunch of different just characters in the story. And my computer's like basically yelling at me that it's overworked and it needs to take a break. And it's basically making like the fan noise. You might be able to hear it in the background, I don't know. uh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, if I remember, I will put like a little picture of the little slide that I made for her. It includes her, like, each slide includes the character's sexuality, pronouns, parents, siblings, kids, personality, what, like, species there are, because there are different species in this world, and just, like, extra information overall. And you might have questions about some of the stuff, and if you see that, I remember to put it up. But just know that all of this stuff is still, work in progress. And also, on kind of the note of what I used to make the little pictures, Pic Crew, I was playing around with it, and then I remembered my little, I guess, avatar, you could call it. And well, I was thinking, I looked back basically at it, and it's like, okay, well, that's a cute design and all, but my art style is further along, and I don't really do full body shots anymore. I kind of just do like little head profiles. And I just started, kind of playing around with Pic Crew. And I think I came up with a really cute design that I'm probably gonna end up redoing because I don't like a few of the things I did. But I'll probably, if I can figure out how to screen record on my computer, maybe I can do it on my phone. But I will probably record me doing that and maybe end up making a new intro if I can find all the correct clips and yada yada yada. My phone storage is just, it's not dealing well with all of it. You can see here in the video I'm working on her eyes, which are supposed to be like a light purple, but my colors were limited. And you can kind of see now a bit more kind of the unity, that's the word I'm looking for. The unity of just all of the like arms and hands and everything. It's a bit chaotic, which I don't really like, but I gotta give myself some credit and be kind of nice to myself, as I have been struggling to do that. So, 3 things that I don't like about it is, well, it's kind of chaotic, the coloring isn't very smooth, and it's like, and, oh, what was I gonna say? And, oh, it's kind of like, what is she doing? I don't understand what she's doing exactly. But, because for negative things, I need to balance them out with positive things. 3 things that I like / love about this is I was getting out of my comfort zone and I was drawing hands, and I think like each individual hand except for like the fist actually turned out pretty good for me. And I really like that I was able to do a darker skin tone, which I've been struggling to kind of do with all of my coloring utensils and stuff. And I just really love like the eyes. There's just something about the purple eye and how the whiteout I was using for the highlights picked up pink from the purple Sharpie. It confuses me, but it kind of makes it even cooler. And I kind of felt like the hair looked almost empty, so I just added grays to it. That's supposed to be almost like a white, or maybe like a super light blonde. And again, if I remember, I will add the pictures from slideshow, maybe the bigger overall image, and I have a few more clips, and my computer is about to die, so I'm going to go plug in my computer and work on all the other stuff, and I really hope y'all have enjoyed this. Honestly, I've had a whole lot of fun making it, and my family is probably thinking, like, what the heck is she doing? Why is she talking to herself? But I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday all free this weekend. There's no homework. Yay. So I'm gonna be working on all of this stuff. Well, have a wonderful day, evening, or night wherever you are. And I'm gonna do my proper outro later after I add all the stuff. Sorry if the audio sounds a bit different. I'm recording this a week later. Anyway, here's the character profile for Mina. Feel free to pause the video at any point in time to be able to read all of it, because, well, there's a lot of it. And just go ahead and ignore that pink thing in the upper right corner. It's just something for myself on the slide. Well, on the slideshow. Anyway, that about concludes it for this video. As I'm pretty sure I said at the beginning, well, somewhere in the beginning, this is going to be a little 3-part series. There's Mina and 2 other people that I'd like to do, but I need to do the drawings for the other 2, and, well, school has got me busy because, you know, I'm still a student. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, evening, night, whatever, depending on where you are. And just remember, stay magical. Bye. Also, I'll try and upload a little bit more. Now I can eat my M&Ms. Ow. Yummy. No, I should probably keep in mind that I have to eat dinner soon. Oh well. The audio in this clip is probably gonna sound a bit different because I'm recording it a week later. But this is the, I guess you could call it, character profile for Mina. Feel free to pause the pit. Just so you know, even though I think it's kind of obvious, this is not my music. It was in the YouTube studio. I'm not really caring about my proper pronunciation and stuff because this is kind of in the bloopers and extra audio. But yeah, it's called Drifting at 423 capital H lowercase z. If you look it up in YouTube, it just comes up. It's exactly 23 minutes long. Since this video is longer than that, I had to loop it. But it is what it is. But thank you so much for watching. And if you have gotten to this point, thank you extra lots. I think this is my longest video so far, and I'm going to try and start uploading more and stuff, but of course, things happen, life happens, school happens. I actually had 2 math tests. Well, not 2 math tests, but they basically were 1 math, 1 chem test, and it was a nightmare. But yeah, I'm still in school, so everything's still chaos and stuff. My uncle is in town. Just all sorts of chaos. Y'all probably know how it is. I know other YouTubers know how it is. And besides, I'm just kind of doing YouTube for fun and to practice my video editing skills. Let me just say, it is so much easier to edit videos on my computer. But unfortunately, this is my school computer, and it's the only computer I have. So, hopefully, I'll be able to save up enough money to buy my own, and then, be able to buy my own. Of course, I need my guardian's permission to do that. But, yeah, that's about it. Now, I just have to edit the music so that it lasts all this long. And this is over 2.5 minutes long. Yay. But I'm finishing this on Halloween, like Halloween night, but we don't do any Halloween stuff. I think the kids just learned ignore this house. But hope y'all have had an awesome Halloween, and if you do that, and if you do trick-or-treating, hope you got lots of awesome candy you like. But yeah, I'll see you around. Hopefully in the next video, which I'm guessing will be about 2-3 weeks, depending on school stuff and school chaos. Especially considering I have a big project I have to start working on now. Alright, well, bye! You know, the video is only like half an hour long, no biggie. Just have to finish doing transitions, figure out how to upload this, you know, stuff like that, figure out text. This is so much easier on my computer. I wish I could go trick-or-treating. Never done it before, but it's fine. Which text segment? Excuse me, Mr. Computer, can you please shut up? I don't care if you're overheating. Can you just, I don't know, cool it? I'm trying to think out loud. Like, there's like the Star Wars thing that that doesn't seem fitting. There's a scrolling credits. I might do that. What time is it? 6:35. Okay. If people are out, I won't walk City tonight. Maybe tomorrow. She deserves to be walked. She's been a good girl. My pretty little puppy. Maybe I can convince someone to play Monopoly with me. Or cards or something. That would be fun. I have a Great Gatsby test tomorrow. Darn it. I don't even know how to study for that. I can't stay over lunch because it's the period right before lunch. That sucks. Oh well. Ooh, this text looks nice. I think I'll do that. Yeah, that looks good. I just have to figure out what to title everything. Yay! I'm dying inside. Yay! Finish editing everything. This music is actually kind of nice. Ooh, that's cool. I think I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, that looks good. who is driving around the neighborhood? And there are kids. It's the little kids that are trick-or-treating right now. Be careful! And Sadie, shut it, please. I love you, but please, just zip it. I know that you're concerned about our safety, but still. Maybe I should walk back inside. That instead. Nah. He wouldn't make it that far, honestly. Plus, I'd have to get someone to drive their car down to drive us back up. 'Cause, hey, hills. Maybe I should just go out on a walk by myself tonight. You know, ignore all the trick-or-treaters. Like, who are you dressed up as? Myself. I'm dressed up as myself. That's it. I'm dressed up as a human being. Boom. No, I should go out in my school uniform. Who are you dressed up as? An overworked, stressed, anxious student who's a junior in high school. I mean, I wouldn't be lying. Oh, well. I think I'll just go for a walk tomorrow after I get home. Should be after dinner, because chem tutoring, and then dinner, but then I might have homework. Actually, scratch that, I will have homework. Oh well, I'll figure something out. Maybe on Wednesday before dinner. Teachers rarely give us homework on Wednesdays. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah. Go for a walk on Wednesday before life group. Yeah, that sounds good. Right, just got a few small things and then figure out how the heck to upload this. And I gotta figure out how I'm going to draw the other two and when I will have time to do so. That's a problem for future me. Oh well. At least I haven't been struggling talking too much today. Of course it did take like 9 takes to finally get the one that worked. Glad Mom taught me the Command Z thing. So I'd have to redo that audio and that would have sucked. Oh well. I highly doubt anyone's gonna get this far into the video and hear my like rambling talking to myself. Did I do the lens flare earlier? I think I did the lens flare at the beginning. I don't want to like repeat any. It's boring. I might have to. Just darn it. Maybe I can ask my cousin about Great Gatsby. Oh, I'll figure something out. I might just skim the entire freaking book in one night. Maybe just stay up until midnight studying for my test. Yay! School! The Knox County people are so lucky. Like all the schools that are out tomorrow, like, yes. Good for you. I'm not. Of course, I had Wednesday off last week. And basically Tuesday too, because PSAT testing. Hey, junior year of high school.